My own mother looked me in the eyes during a family celebration and said the words no daughter should ever hear. I wish you were never born. The room went silent. Everyone waited for me to cry. Instead, I smiled. I looked at every person sitting at that table and quietly said, "From this moment on, consider me as if I never existed. Live your lives as though there was never a daughter named Claire." I picked up my coat, walked to the door, and never looked back. What happened over the next year changed every single life in that family forever. Stay until the end because the final meeting left everyone speechless. Story. Claire had spent her entire life trying to earn love that always seemed reserved for someone else. Her younger brother Ethan was the favorite child. Every birthday was bigger. Every achievement was celebrated louder. Every mistake was forgiven within hours. Claire learned early that if she wanted attention, she had to earn it. She studied harder, worked longer, helped more. She paid bills when her parents struggled. She babysat her cousins. She skipped vacations so her family could afford emergencies. Still, nothing was ever enough. Whenever something went wrong, Claire somehow became the problem. At school, she graduated near the top of her class. Her father only asked why she was not first. When she bought her first apartment with years of savings, her mother said it was too small. When she received a promotion, everyone congratulated her brother instead because he had finally found another temporary job. Claire smiled through every disappointment. She convinced herself one day things would change. Years passed. Her parents celebrated their 40th wedding anniversary. The entire family gathered in a beautiful hall filled with music, flowers, and expensive decorations. Claire paid for most of the event without telling anyone. She wanted her parents to enjoy one perfect evening. During dinner, relatives began sharing stories about the family. Then Claire's mother stood up holding a glass. At first, everyone expected a loving speech. Instead, she laughed. She pointed toward Claire. Then she said, "If I could change one thing about my life, I wish Claire had never been born." The laughter stopped. Forks froze in the air. Nobody moved. Claire looked around hoping someone would defend her. Nobody did. Not her father. Not her brother. Not her relatives. Silence filled the room. Claire slowly stood. She wiped away one tear before anyone noticed. Then she smiled. She spoke calmly. "Thank you, Mom. From today forward, consider me as if I never existed. Live your lives as though there was never a daughter named Claire. I truly hope it makes you happy." She placed her car keys on the table because her father had once helped her buy the vehicle. She removed the necklace her mother had given her years earlier. She thanked the staff for their kindness. Then she walked away. Nobody stopped her. Outside, the cold night air felt strangely peaceful. For the first time in years, Claire realized she no longer had to beg for love. The next morning, she changed her phone number. She moved to another city. She accepted an executive position she had once rejected because her parents wanted her nearby. She focused on herself. She made friends who valued her. She volunteered every weekend. She found mentors who encouraged her. For the first time, birthdays felt joyful instead of painful. Months turned into a year. Meanwhile, things at home slowly fell apart. Without Claire, no one organized family events. No one paid unexpected bills. No one drove their parents to appointments. No one remembered birthdays. Arguments became constant. Her brother lost another job. Financial problems grew worse. Relatives quietly admitted Claire had been holding the entire family together. Her parents refused to admit it. Until one evening, her father suffered a health emergency. They searched everywhere for important documents. Claire had always managed everything. No one knew where anything was. Hospital staff asked questions nobody could answer. Insurance papers were missing. Emergency contacts were outdated. For the first time, her parents understood how much Claire had silently carried for years. Weeks later, they finally found her business profile online. She was now leading a successful company. She had earned awards. She was respected. Employees described her as kind and inspiring. The parents decided to visit. When they arrived, they expected the same quiet daughter who always forgave them. Instead, they met a confident woman surrounded by people who genuinely appreciated her. Her assistant asked if she wanted to accept the visitors. Claire paused. She remembered every painful word, every lonely birthday, every ignored achievement, every insult. She took a deep breath. Then she agreed. Her parents entered. Neither could speak. Her mother finally whispered, "We made a terrible mistake." Claire remained calm. She thanked them for coming. She wished her father good health. Then she said something neither of them expected. "I forgave you long ago. Forgiveness gave me peace. But forgiveness does not erase consequences. You asked for a life without me. I respected your wish. Now please respect mine." Her parents cried. Claire stood. She shook their hands politely. Then she walked them to the door. She watched them leave without anger, without revenge, without tears, only peace. Months later, Claire started a foundation helping young adults rejected by their families. She gave scholarships, career advice, emergency housing, and hope. People asked why she worked so hard. She always answered the same way. "Because everyone deserves the love I spent my whole life searching for." Years later, thousands of lives had changed because one woman refused to let cruelty define her future. The family gathering where she was once humiliated became nothing more than a distant memory. But the strength she found that night became the beginning of a brand new life. Sometimes the greatest revenge is not shouting louder. It is building a life so meaningful that the people who doubted you become witnesses to your success. Claire did not win because her family apologized. She won because she finally believed her worth never depended on their approval. If someone has made you feel unwanted, remember this. Your future is not written by the people who rejected you. It is written by the courage you choose today. If this story touched your heart, please subscribe to the channel. Like this video, share it with someone who needs hope. Leave your thoughts in the comments because your story may inspire someone else.